Oh my god, it's Sunday.
Holy shit.
No
Oh,
way.
It's Sunday. Do you know what that means, guys?
Is it Hepros?
Oh, fuck yeah, it's Hepros. Shit, we gotta go watch them.
Oh shit, yeah, we're on the wrong day. Yep, never mind.
Oh, fuck.
No.
Alright, hold on. Stream's cancelled.
Yep, time to wrap up, yep.
Alright, nah. Yeah. It's Sunday.
Yep.
Stream, everybody!
Yeah! It's Sunday! It means it's Aglar! One of the 3 parties in our overall Suimore campaign. The continent of Suimore, which contains 3 parties, 3 DMs, all in 3 different nations. It's great. Love it.
Holy shit.
Announcements. This is Aglar.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Hmm?
Good reminder.
It's always a good reminder. You know, it helps me to remember. We gotta introduce ourselves. No, we do more announcements, then we introduce ourselves. It's been a week. I've forgotten how to do this shit. I'm tired.
You know what? I'll do it. Hello, welcome to
No!
Aglar.
No, it's me. Shush. Me. Let me be able to do this, please. It's for my own pride.
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I've already said what Suimore is. You should check out the other streams. We've got Nesnea next, which is Tuesdays, 8 to 10 p.m. BST, with our great DM Amphi Kaifaros, big guy. And then on Fridays, we have Hepros at 8 to 10 p.m. BST with our lovely other DM, B-Man. I also might be in that one.
Yeah, so for those who missed it, in the Hepros stuff, Crim decided to cameo.
I did.
They're playing a Blood Hunter. Ooh.
I did. I'm playing in that one.
Yeah. I mean,
so that's happening. We're still partnered with Tabula Sono.
Holy shit!
Somehow.
Still.
What the fuck?
They're
No
still with
way.
us. Thank you, Tabula Sono, again for letting us use your wonderful virtual tabletop before its release. If you use the command !Tabula in chat,
It's
you'll
there.
get a link to their website. It's right there.
It's there.
You'll get
I
a
did
link
it.
to their website where you can find their Discord server. A lot happens in there, discussion. And it officially launches, I think, as it's still going ahead on the 19th of August. Public launch.
Wait a minute. That's not
That's like-
this week. That's the week after, isn't it?
Yeah, that's less than 2 weeks away.
Holy fuck.
And they're releasing some pretty fucking good updates at the moment.
Yeah.
They're releasing their optimization is fantastic, just fixing bugs. They're working hard and it shows.
We got custom models.
We did.
It's cool as hell.
YouTube videos. We're still sorting that out.
So, right. YouTube. So, episode 7 of Aglar is live. We had a bit of issues with thumbnails and stuff. We're gonna... Just because a couple of our thumbnail artists have either been busy, drained, or away. We haven't actually been able to get those out. VODs, we're still missing... we're missing session 7 for both Hepros and Nesnea. I think at some point we will get around to making a recap, but no guarantees at this point. Because we're busy with other things. And yeah, we'll do our best to get kind of back on a consistent schedule. It's been a bit hectic for some of our stuff. Yeah.
I'm doing Hepros 8 right now, right?
Yeah. Baseside's
Yeah, so that
Bayside's
should
having
be
to pull a double shift this week with
You're doing
editing.
great, Bayside.
Yeah.
See, it's not that bad. I mean, just like
It's
cut out
it's not much
3
editing.
things and
Anyway,
Yeah.
we should
it
introduce
to Max.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Crim. I'm your dungeon master for today, and I use she/they pronouns.
Hello, I'm Max. I play Paybiz, the monk / cleric. It hasn't been updated on the thing. I go by he, him, and yeah, you can find me at champion_unit.
Hello, I'm Snail Legs. My pronouns are also he, him. I'm playing Raido. Thumbs up.
Hi, everybody. I'm
Wait.
Oh, shit.
How would-
Go
how
for
would-
No, wait. This is the one time I fucked up. Yes, you go.
I'm Bayside. I'm playing Zarik, the ranger. I go by he, him.
And now, finally, hi, everybody. I'm Squid. You can call me Squid. I play Wolfe, the rogue sorcerer. I use all pronouns with they, them preferred.
We're gonna update the overlay. We just didn't have time to do it today, so that'll be done.
As we didn't have time, it's Crim didn't have time.
Well, look, I wanted to make
Okay.
it a group effort. All right. You know what? No, it's Crim's fault. There you go.
Yep.
Do you want all the blame? There you go.
I'll take it. I can handle it. Anyway, should we roll that funny intro and then get to playing the game?
I, honest to God, forgot that we do an intro part.
I did too.
Yes, we'll run the funny intro in 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Pull up.
Okay, well, there's the intro. Fun fact, Bayside didn't fucking level up his character during between sessions. So...
I thought we went through it like.
Yeah,
Oh look,
after
I
the
only have to
last
do one thing.
session.
I only have to do one thing.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
so proud of you.
I did.
Choose an
Oh,
option.
it's because I said there was a lot of reading involved, and that was just too much for Bayside.
Yeah, you
Anyway,
did say there was a lot of
I
reading. I
could've-
said I'm not
I
doing
should have
that.
started playing new music. Give me a second.
It happens.
Copy.
Is
use
a
the bot.
feat or ability score improvement better?
It all
Depends on
depends
what
on
you're
the
going for.
direction.
Bayside, you
The power of an ability score is really powerful, but feats allow you to do a lot more.
Okay, cool. I'm doing a feat.
Okay, so
Bayside.
recapping last time. After arriving in Gimela, you had decided to find a tavern. You found a tavern called the Blackout through some rumors of a fighting tournament, which intrigued some of you.
One.
You went along with your child, Meredith, who you found on the travels. You decided to take part in the fighting tournament under the name Point Blank. While fighting in this tournament, you left the child to sit down to spectate. You turn around after the fight is over, and she's gone. Meredith is nowhere to be found. In a panic, you search the streets with no trace of her. You decide to go to bed. No, you didn't decide to go to bed.
We went back to the
You deci-
Hallowell.
You went back to the. You
Hallowell.
decided to go back to the Hallowell, meeting up with Captain Garrison, who has become a close ally to you. He suggested that you go to, what did we name?
Fort Vard.
Fort Vard, that's what it was. He recommended you go to Fort Vard to speak with Lagak, the leader of this city. After some conflicts of not being able to get in, you had a fight with the guards, trying to force yourselves in. The group effort to non-lethally take out your opponents wasn't entirely heard, with Zarik killing one of them. To the displeasure of the party. You got in. Lagak was skeptical of you, and after you killed one of his guards, he was not entirely pleased. But he accepted to hear you out, and has decided to let you help, and is going to assist, or will do his best to help you find Meredith.
On the condition that we help find the others as well.
Of course.
Sorry, I broke a kazoo. That's what that rattling noise was. I'm gonna throw that over there.
He told you that you had to wait until the morning for a report to arrive. Still feeling sour about Zarik's actions, you walked back to the tavern without a word and slept through the night. You woke up, still not talking to each other properly. You decide to head back to Fort Vard, and that is where we rejoin the session.
I believe we did get the starting part of the report because
Oh yeah, you did start talking to Lagak. You did, yes.
yeah, we've got a couple names of people who have gone missing. Yeah. Well, sorry.
Well, the report not long has come in. Sadly, there is nothing on the current missing children. Lagak is talking to you. He's still, he's nicely dressed. He's in like a waistcoat. He's a green dragonborn around like 6'7". He's a tall guy.
Mm.
And he's sat on the couch. I assume are you all sat down?
Pay is sat down.
Yeah.
I know that.
Wolfe is not sitting down. Wolfe is leaned up against the wall near the door.
In the darkest corner they can find.
In the darkest corner they can find, hood still up, headphones blasting emo music.
Where are you?
There
A
is
fucking
sadly
boy band.
I don't care.
sadly nothing on the current missing children. Which is disappointing, but I can't say we weren't expecting that.
Hmm.
But I do have a couple of things that do need looking into from that report.
Such as?
A drunken man has been arrested for using magic in the streets
Ow.
unlicensed. He was apparently spouting a bunch of nonsense. I'm not sure if that is relevant, but I can't take anything lightly in the current circumstance.
Hmm.
And there is another missing child.
Another one.
In Southtown. Missing during the night. The mother is in hysterics. She is not in a good place. We need to look into that. Maybe you can go and search the area.
Hmm.
We are trying our best, but with so many cases popping up in such a short amount of time, we only have so many resources.
Hmm. Right. Well, first thing to sort out is if you can get us some kind of identification to say that we are working with you in this regard, just to help avoid confusion from the public and guard forces. It'll make both of our lives easier.
Lagak, he opens up he goes into it one of his side pockets and pulls out this leather badge with a crystal embedded into it.
Yo,
It's like a blue crystal.
is Pay becoming a sheriff?
It's not like a sheriff's badge.
We're civilian deputies!
We're a mercenary. Oh no, wait, hold on. I mean, we are mercenaries, basically, aren't we?
You are mercenary. He hands you over the badge. This should hopefully help you.
Mm.
It's a form of identification that proves that you're working with me.
Alright. Okay, so, you mentioned a man drunkenly using magic in the streets. Whereabouts was that?
That was in... It was more in the... It was in... I gotta remember the map. My scroll wheel is fucking working.
Haha.
There you go. It was in Summer Ward, near where the taverns and bars normally are.
That's towards the south as well, isn't it?
It's the southwest.
Southwest, okay. Right. And you said you had that man arrested.
He has been arrested. He's currently... Fort Vard has its own...
Cells.
private holding cells, yes.
Right. Okay, well, seeming as the civilian is here already, it makes sense to go talk to them first. Instead of having
I
to
will
back
leave
and
it up
forth.
to you as long as you come back to me with any information you find.
I plan on it. And just double checking, the other child that was taken was in Southtown, yeah?
Southtown, that is correct, yes.
Alright. Any more detail on the child as a whole? Yeah. Age.
The child's name, he is a human.
Yep.
Human male.
Yep.
7 years old.
Yep.
By the name of Kona.
How do you spell that?
Kohna.
Kohna.
N-A.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Yeah, I think it will be best if we go speak to the drunk magic user first, and Pae's looking at everyone on this just as a, yeah, that seems like a good idea, right?
Raido kind of dips his head vaguely.
Hmm.
Or he just nods.
You get the same thing from Wolfe.
Alright. Alright. Pae stands up, looks at Legak and says, if you can get someone to take us towards the cell area and to the correct person, we'll talk to them, see what's going on.
Pae, would you mind speaking to me in private for a minute?
Oh, is this Legak?
This is Legak.
I thought that was Crim DM then, and I was like, uh-oh.
No, that was Legak. Sorry, I'm very bad at voices. I can't
That's
distinguish
fine.
voices.
No, sorry, that was more so I was worried.
No, it is Legak.
Alright.
He like stands up, like brushes like his waistcoat a little bit.
Yeah. I'm gonna look to everyone and just kind of gesture to outside.
Does everyone leave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No reason not to.
Legak pulls you to the side, Pae. Like it's like towards the door, but like away from the couches. I sense a sort of split in your group.
Well, to be honest, the death from last night was absolutely something we weren't wanting. In regards to our, I guess, adventure so far, that's the first person who's died in front of us, and I feel conflicted because I was the person who knocked them down, but Zarik took the final hit. So
As a group, you all share the same burdens, the same strengths, the same weaknesses. I suggest you talk to your group about this. A shift like this is not good, especially if you're handling an investigation such as this. I'm not giving you this advice for selfish reasons. You do seem to be a strong group.
Yeah.
But this is something that's painfully obvious.
Yeah. I mean, we're a good team. I feel like that's obvious. Your guards were well trained and we got past them. But we've only been a group for just over a week now, so I don't know if we're at the level of strength that you think we are yet, so.
Then prove it. Get your group together, discuss everything, and come to a mutual understanding.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
I'll leave you to do what you need to do.
Thank you. And yes, we'll come to you with any information we get, but if you can keep us updated on any information you get, whether that be from family, bystanders, things like that, it will be in the best interest of this city.
Absolutely.
And then Pae's just gonna kind of stand there awkwardly as like is this conversation over?
Legak sort of nods and just starts heading towards a different room.
Pae's gonna walk out.
Legak carries himself quite well. He's got like a straight posture. He doesn't, but he always seems on guard, sort of thing. Like, he's filled with purpose. You can tell that from him.
Yeah.
As he walks away.
Yeah. Pae's gonna leave the room. Has everyone just stood outside the door, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the three of us have much conversation to have with each other.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
awkward.
I think Pae's gonna just he's pretty much just gonna walk out, and then immediately, because I think he would think that Lagak is right, and we need to get this over and done with as soon as possible. He's gonna look at everyone and say, "Okay, this is very obviously gonna be a sensitive subject, but last night, Zarik, you killed someone, and I don't think that's a thing we should do going forward. Up until now, we've handled each situation either through talking or as little fighting as we can. And I don't think we should have the right to take a life in these situations. That guard may have had a family. That's not fair on them.
That guard did have a family.
Zurich is just nodding.
So, Zuri, you weren't who I knew you were when you did that. So there was anger in that. So why did you do what you did?
Zurich kind of just like takes a deep breath, like just gets ready. You know what I mean? So my dad has been missing for all of my life. So missing people is just a really sensitive subject for me, and I just get very worked up and stuff about it.
All right. Well, that is a fair enough reason for the anger, but you do need to learn to control it. So, going forward, I think we should make a agreement that killing is off the board unless it's a genuine last resort. In this situation, we let emotions and things get the better of us. We broke a fair few amount of laws. And I can understand that it was quite a high energy situation, but we need to be careful. We can't get away with things like this forever. He's just
sitting there in silence.
How's everyone else reacting to this conversation?
Raido is like listening and nodding along.
Wolfe has fists full clutched to the point where knuckles are white.
But what I will say is I don't have full full control of what you guys think. So if you need to say something, this would be the point to say it.
We can't change what's already happened, but I agree, Pei, that this shouldn't happen again.
Wolfe?
So you're just gonna say, "Oh, don't do it again, but we forgive you"? No.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't see us any of us getting past this straight away. But...
Tariq, I have a question for you.
Oh.
Where in the handbook of missing parents does it say it's okay to kill somebody? 'Cause if it says it anywhere, I think I got a different handbook.
Zarik?
Zarik is just looking at the ground, just kind of.
How long has your dad been missing?
Since I was 6.
Right since I was born. My mom, she ran away when I was 2. Does that give me the right to go ahead and curb stomp whoever I feel?
It doesn't. Obviously.
Wolfe walks away.
Well, that'll be. Alright, well, I assume Wolfe's gonna need some time. I think we should go and check the drunk person. See if anything they said has any meaning at this point. But this conversation is far from over. And Pei is gonna pretty much look for the nearest, I guess, like, guard, attendant, whatever, and just go ask if they can lead them to the private cells.
Well, Wolf, you would have walked out first, so you see waiting for you outside is a guard, similar in uniform to last night, who seems, like covered like head to toe in like strong plate, helmet on. He looks quite high up in ranking. And he's just there waiting. Of the rest of you coming?
Yes.
They're on their way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I assume everyone else now walks out?
Yeah.
Is this all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going
Yes,
as
it
well.
is.
Yes.
Then follow me, and he takes you round to the towards the back of the fort in it's more of a separate building. It's quite big. It's actually no, it seems to be the same size as the one in Mallaig.
That was a fairly big prison.
It was fairly big. I mean, it wasn't that big.
Well, I mean, they did have just a big asshole for no reason, you know.
The hall's very important. Okay.
Was it important, Crim?
It was.
Are you sure?
It's the most important part.
Yeah.
It's so that we can walk out with no resistance.
I feel like Crim made that hole solely so we had this, big battlefield, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Poor buddy. Also, for the record, I gotta say now, that's Bayside's bird. It's not stream breaking.
Yeah.
It's Bayside's bird.
Yeah. Sorry.
How you doing, Mr. G?
I think he's angry. He's
Not getting
in his
attention.
cage right now because he's got to eat. Yeah, and he's not getting any attention.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he leads you around towards the back of this building. It's a very big stone block,
Oh, for Minecraft.
and very secure. There's 3 guards stationed outside. And this guy leads you in. He talks to the others beforehand, just bringing these guys in to talk to the guy from last night. They nod their heads okay, yeah. And you are led in. There seems to be a few people occupying the cells. None of them really catch your eye. They're just basic criminals. There's nothing special about these guys.
Ouch. Okay.
Until you're led to a cell further towards the back. And here you see a disheveled looking. I couldn't say disheveled.
Yeah.
There.
Disheveled.
Thank you, looking man. He's clean shaven, a shaggy mullet, brown hair, clothes tattered, ripped. They're like got like a bunch of stains all over his shirt, and he's just there like blabbering to himself.
Is it a human? Anything?
It is a human.
Okay. I'm gonna look at the guard and say, is there anything that stood out in what he said, or is it just drunk rambling and using magic?
He was going on about chaos. I mean, I will open the door, and I will stay outside here while you question him if you want to go in.
Okay.
I doubt he's dangerous. He's still in a drunken state. He's not gonna... If he hits you, it's not gonna be hard. You could just slap him and he'll be fine.
Okay.
And he takes out his keys, unlocks the door, opens it. This drunken guy, he like looks up and just stares as you, I assume as you all walk in.
I know, I was gonna say, I know Pae's walking in.
Are you
I'm gonna
all
make
going
eye
in?
contact and stare at him as well, and I'm going to roll an insight check while I do it. I'm not trying to figure out anything in particular, just kind of the vibe of this guy.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's a 4 on my insight check.
This man is innocent.
He just looks crazy.
Alright.
So are you all in the cell?
Yeah, I'll head into
Yep.
the cell, but I'll stay away from him. Not too far, not too close.
I think.
He's currently in like the back corner.
I think Pae's gonna take a couple steps forward and see how he reacts.
He stares you dead in the eye and points at you.
I point back like the Spider-Man meme.
And he just starts talking like, chaos will rain down and take you all. Chaos is what brings order. Chaos.
Chaos is what brings order. That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
No,
That's
it doesn't.
dead opposite of what chaos does.
Pae's gonna take another step forward.
His position doesn't change.
Pae's gonna sit down.
He lowers his arm.
Alright.
And he looks at you and goes, "You are the child of chaos. You are all children of chaos."
I don't know what you're on about.
Can you elaborate on that?
What is a child of chaos?
You're one of them.
One of who?
How many are there?
Many. There's so many.
Who?
You.
That doesn't narrow it down. I'm part of a few things.
Are you?
Oh, I'm religious.
No, I was talking to
Religious.
Mhm.
I have a religion.
Do you now? What is it?
I follow the Lord of all things unbalanced.
But wouldn't that go against what they want?
No.
Someone who follows a set path.
Paths turn, don't they? They weave. They're never clear.
But wouldn't you want, if you were the Lord of Chaos, as you say, you wouldn't want something
I'm
organized.
not the Lord of
no,
Chaos.
No. I mean in the sense of, if you were the Lord of Chaos, hypothetically, you wouldn't want organized following, would you?
It's not organized.
Who is the Lord of Chaos?
You cannot speak his name.
Guys, I think this old man's just insane.
I'm not crazy.
Oh, you're not
Balance
sober
shifts
either.
all the time. Chaos is what brings it back.
Can we meet the Lord of Chaos?
No, no.
If there's a Lord of Chaos, wouldn't there be an opposite of order?
Order is what the rest of the gods represent.
Hmm.
Night, day, life, death. It's all a balance.
May I ask what brought you here?
They don't like what I have to say.
Who?
Everyone. They believe in this order, this false order.
That's not very specific. Hmm.
Because you don't understand. And he starts getting like increasingly aggressive.
Hmm.
We don't understand. You're speaking nonsense. None of the words you're saying mean anything.
You're all just not ready to open your eyes.
Hmm.
And he looks towards Pei again. Open your eyes!
They're
I
open.
don't think so.
They're open. Sorry, I just saw what Cairo put in chat. Oh, for fuck's sake. He said it was a religion. Am I able to roll a religion thing?
Yes, you
Okay.
are.
I think this is the first roll of the session.
It's not Pei.
Oh
Wolfe
yeah,
rolled,
insight. Yeah, don't worry.
Insight.
That is a 16.
16?
Yeah, I rolled a 13 plus
so
3.
You are aware that there is a god of chaos.
Mm.
There is not much information, and it was barely ever talked about in the church, so you know next to nothing about it.
But I know there is one.
You know there is one.
Okay. Is there, like, any... I guess, like... I think this would probably be an investigation or a perception, probably. But, like, are there, like, any markings on the dude? Anything, like...
Roll perception.
Perception?
I think the music broke. Again.
I think it does. That is a 17. 13 plus 4. I've done 2 13s this session.
So you see on his on his arm, like a mixture of like weird symbols. Like it's very flowy but also very rigid at the same time. You can't make out what is on his arm. It looks like a tattoo, but you don't know any of the symbols that are on it.
This was on the left arm, yeah?
On the left, yes.
Okay.
Would you say the symbols are chaotic?
I would.
Someone drew like, you know, like the fancy S that you'd get in primary school.
The one you do.
Yeah. I think Pei's gonna look at him and say, "You said I was a child of chaos. Do you know what that is?
No.
Then how do you know I am one?"
It's clear to see.
What do you mean?
Because he's got fucking voices in his head, Pei.
Oh, I think Squid's internet died. There we
No,
go.
I heard Squid.
I'm a child of chaos. We're all children of chaos.
But you said I am, and are these 3 not?
In their own way, everyone can be.
Yeah, so it's not like
Who
an
is
intrinsic
chaos?
thing to the way that we're born.
If you're saying everyone is a child of chaos, but also that everyone opposes chaos and embraces order, what do you want us to believe? Those seem to
You
contradict.
follow order because that's all you've been told to do. That's all you know. But when something unexpected happens, what do you do then?
You adapt, you learn, you prepare.
Yeah, I don't know. We've been pretty good at improvising, so far. You don't know us.
And you don't know me.
Alright, your ramblings are getting annoying. Let's get straight to the point. Do you have anything to do with the missing children?
Missing children? I've heard about them. Maybe.
There's
No.
posters all over the city. Of course you've heard of them. Do you have anything to do with it?
No.
Can I roll insight on that?
You can.
That is a unnatural 20. 16 plus 4.
He's not telling you the whole truth.
Okay. You obviously aren't telling us the full story.
They're children of chaos.
They're children.
The Lord will gladly accept them.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Where are they being taken?
I don't know.
Do you know who's taking them?
No.
I
But
think
I'm sure he'll like them very much.
Pei is gonna
Who
stand
is
up.
he?
I don't know. Chaos, maybe?
Pei is gonna stand up. And he's gonna take another step towards the guy.
He doesn't move.
And then another one.
He is staying still.
Mm.
There is no reaction.
Mm. Right. Well. And then Pei's gonna take a couple steps back. He's gonna look at the others and say, it's obvious that this guy's saying everything. There's more to it, but I don't think it's gonna be easy to get it out of him.
Doesn't sound like it'll translate well to words either way.
Sounds like this was a waste of time.
Or is it? I mean,
I could.
He obviously knows something about the children.
Yeah, but he's not gonna tell us. Look at him.
Is there any... Wolfe, do you have any, I guess, spells that you can think of that could help?
Not that would help here.
I could charm him.
I mean,
I don't know how helpful that would be.
it could help. He might be more likely to give us what we need to know. So I say go for it.
Right.
What are you doing, Raido?
I will walk up to him and try to cast Charm Person.
Okay.
How?
So,
It should be like a DC save. It should be a saving throw.
Okay.
Like that I have to do.
wisdom. Oh, that you have to do. Okay.
Yeah.
So-
So it's a wisdom save with what's the DC? What's the number next to it?
13.
13. Okay. He succeeds.
Oh. Okay.
Ain't no way.
Okay, I think it worked.
This guy's got like a -6 to wisdom.
No. He looks up at. He then like moves his gaze over towards Raido.
Okay.
Try. I think on charm person they're aware that you tried to charm them. I think.
I
Let me just quickly check this.
yeah. I should probably read what it says.
The creature knows it was charmed by you.
So are you watching fucking TikToks?
No, I opened my phone to go to D&D Beyond and that instantly came up.
Oh dear.
Okay, yeah, so they are aware that they've been charmed. So he looks
Does it-
over towards Raido.
Does it say that the caster is aware that the person has succeeded?
It doesn't say anything about that.
It doesn't.
No.
Okay. It looks like it worked.
Trying
should
to
I-
use magic on me.
Perhaps.
Doesn't look like it worked.
I don't think it worked.
We should try asking another question just in case. Why would the Lord of Chaos want these children? Do you know what he wants them for?
His reasons are always unclear. That's what chaos is. No one knows.
Okay, why do you think he would want these children?
Because they're his.
What is he going to do with the children?
I don't know.
Hey, crazy old guy, you know that's not how chaos theory works, right? Like, it's not random, it just seems random.
So you're aware of it.
What?
You're aware of it.
Aware of what? The idea of what chaos is? Yeah. I feel like it would be weird not to be.
He's just smiling at you.
I don't think he's okay, guys.
I don't either.
Yeah.
He needs like a doctor or something.
Probably. I say it's probably best if we come back.
Yeah,
I
I
did.
don't think we'll get any more out of him than that.
Mm.
Go talk to the woman, the
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Okay, so you leave. The guard just closes the gate afterwards.
Mm.
The guy in the cell, he says nothing after you leave.
Mm.
So you want to? So what are you doing now?
We're heading to Southtown to speak to the mother that had their kid taken.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're heading through the streets again. You're seeing these missing person posters. People are still, they're going about their day. They're doing the things. They're doing the working. Busy streets, busy city.
With the missing persons posters, by the way, does it have pictures of them?
It does.
Okay. Cool. Just wanted to know for the record.
Yeah, there are pictures of them.
Okay.
Why is the music just constantly stopping?
I don't know.
Man. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so as you're walking, you approach this house with a young-looking woman. You assume this is the house that you were directed towards by Lagak. You see a woman like hunched over on like steps in front of the house. Southtown is a very it's a poorer area of the city. So the houses aren't well made. The people here are slightly more scruffy. Scruffy's not the best word to use, but it's the best one I have.
Yeah.
Just not as polished.
Okay. Did the so this is the the mother of Kona, right?
You believe it is, yes.
Was there a last name?
Not given, no.
Alright.
You hear like sobbing, like as she's like hunched over. She looks like she's clutching something. What are you doing?
I think Pei's gonna walk up. Whoa, fucking hell! Sorry, that was a sick guitar riff that just came in. That was unexpected. That completely juxtaposes the moment.
I didn't listen to this whole song. I'm gonna change the music.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, this seems like an epic.
This one doesn't fit. Wait.
We'll use this. We'll use this one down the line. This seems like boss music.
Yeah.
Boss found, grieving mother. Yeah. I mean, Pei's gonna walk over, and then. Is it like a decently sized step?
It's high enough for her to sit on.
I meant more so like for me to sit next to.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You mean wide enough?
Yeah, that's the word. I think Pei's gonna walk over and sit down next to her.
She doesn't seem to acknowledge that you're there.
Alright. Excuse me.
She looks up. You can see like her eyes. Like the bags under her eyes are so dark. Her like eyes are like red and puffy. And she doesn't like entirely like sit up. She just like brings herself up a little bit and turns herself to look at you while clutching something.
Okay. Hi. Sorry, but new to this. My name is Pei. Me and my group have been assigned to to look into the missing cases that have been going on around town.
You're going to find my son?
We will do our best to.
You can see, like, after hearing that, tears start streaming down her face again.
So, you're the mother of Kona, right?
Yes.
Okay. And if you don't... I know this is a difficult situation. When did Kona go missing?
It was yesterday evening.
Yesterday evening. Okay.
He was going outside to do something. I assume it was playing. It's normally fine. He's normally very, very good with that. And I went out looking for him because he hadn't arrived home. I thought maybe he just lost track of time or, you know, I couldn't find him. All that was left on the ground was this, and she like shows what she was clutching in her arms, and it seems to be like a doll.
Fuck's sake, I
Like
knew
an
it.
old-looking doll.
I knew as soon as you mentioned she was holding something, it was going to be the kids. You bastard.
Of course she was going to.
Yeah. Are we close to the knockout tavern, blackout tavern?
No, if you look on the Tabula Soda map,
Oh, hold on.
if you look on the map,
Oh,
the blackout. Are you
Uh-oh.
looking?
Sorry,
Is it
hold on.
broken?
PC's going.
Oh no.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no.
There we go. Sorry, PC did not have a lovely time there.
Oh no, we are a good ways away.
Okay, so blackout was like here.
No, blackout was like here.
Was it?
I think so. Yeah.
I thought it was in this one.
No.
'Cause
it
we
was
went-
this one.
Because we went round, like, we went from the docks, we went,
No,
like...
that's not the blackout.
Yeah. Blackout's, like here.
Here.
Was
No,
it there?
no, this is the blackout in this little area.
Oh
Is
yeah, it was there. It was
Okay.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
because you ended up down there after you started searching for Meredith. That's where
Okay.
you ended up,
Okay. Right.
and you're probably around here.
Okay. So that's like a good distance away. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's switch back to the main view. There you go. Look at that interactive map that we just had. Thank you, Tabula Sona. Okay.
Yeah,
So-
she's shown you this doll.
Right. Okay. So, if what time was this around roughly?
Maybe around like 8.
8 p.m. Okay. So, this one was at 8. Ours was at about midnight, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay. And it was on the same day.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you? This is a difficult question. Did Kona ever show any potential for magic?
She pauses for a second. She looks at the doll. Yes.
Okay. Right. That links two of them then.
Links 2 of them?
There's been multiple missing children across the city, including the child we were protecting last night, and those two both
Her
had.
face drops when she hears that you have also lost someone.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
it's hard, but we're gonna find them. And at this point, I'm gonna pull out the thing that Legat gave me, just as like a realized I haven't done this yet. Here's the proof that I'm not just some random asshole showing up to go, haha, you don't have a kid anymore. I'm gonna hold that out and just say, sorry, new to this again, just as a kind of show that we are working with the city on this. Yeah.
Thank you.
If you don't mind me asking, so you did say that Kona had some ability to use magic, yeah?
He was showing some, like he was moving things without using his hands.
Okay.
We can't. I can't accommodate for his gift. It's not accepted, and
Yeah.
it's not something I can easily support him with, but I wanted to.
Okay. Does anyone else in your family have anything like this, or is he the first?
He's the first.
Okay. Alright. Thank you. If you can do me a favor and pass along a message to as many people as you can of just making sure to, maybe curfews for a bit in regards to children. Keep an eye on them. We will come back with whatever knowledge we learn, and we will do our best to bring Kona back to you, okay?
Thank you so much.
And then Pei's gonna stand up, and I think he's gonna turn around and he's gonna kind of kneel down and say, another thing to mention, I know magic isn't it isn't a massively accepted thing across Aglar. But most temples of Zareen have, I guess, they have more of a right to magic and gifts like that. If you ever need somewhere safe to send Kona when we get him back, um, if you send him to a temple and mention that Pei sent him, I'm sure they'll be willing to help.
Thank you so much.
And then he's gonna stand up and walk back to the others.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm leaving a lot of this up to you.
Yeah.
Oh, did you you get anything from her?
Yeah. So Kona was outside, most likely playing, at around 8 p.m. Which with Meredith being taken at around midnight, and this being, I mean, whilst a ways away from, the bar, it does set a decent time frame for them. But yeah, Kona is, yeah, he was taken at around 8 p.m. Another thing to mention, and I think this may become a link, this seems to be, well, the only tie between people so far. Magic. Kona was showing magical abilities. They were able to move objects with their mind, it seems. And we know that Meredith was also able to use magic. So that, I think that may be our link.
Right.
It
You're
seems,
thinking that the other kids are magical as well.
I mean, that's the only link we've got so far. Either it's coincidence that two kids on the same night were taken and both of them had magic, or I don't know.
Well, if they're looking for magical kids, then we've got our in.
I mean, yeah,
That is true.
we do have you, and as we know, Arthur Turth was 17. You said you were 16, didn't you?
16, yeah.
Right. Well, that's a plan that could be done at some point.
How far apart were they taking? Because they were taken on the same night.
They were taken on the same night, 4 hours apart.
Okay, that makes me think that there's maybe just one set of people doing it. 'Cause if it was more
yeah.
people, you'd think they'd do it at the same time.
Yeah.
And then 4 hours apart as well. It means their area, I guess, their base of operations can't be like too extremely far. If they have one group of people doing it.
Yeah. Well, what I think we should do. We right. The magic side of things, the magic link seems to be where we're going with at the moment. That seems to be the two bits we know. I think what we need to do is we need to look. We should probably speak to the other families. There's 3 other families that we know of. If any of them can confirm that their kid had abilities or the start of abilities like this, it may be the theme between it, and especially with a drunken man using magic, spouting things about chaos out in the night. It seems like these things could be linked.
Seems so. He definitely didn't know nothing.
you knew something.
I'll say it honestly, I'm perfectly willing to be kidnapped in order to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
That
I mean,
sounds like a last resort, though.
I mean,
agree with Raido.
You'd be on
We-
your own.
unless we follow them, which I think we can do.
We could try.
Fuck.
But the thing to mention is we know Wolfe can handle themselves.
Right.
I mean, I broke all three of us out of prison one time. I'm sure I could break myself out of something once, too.
The other thing to mention is they can't separate you from your magic.
This is true. I've tried many times. This gauntlet
Exactly.
will not come off.
So
I guess unless, like, I cut my arm off.
yeah,
Which,
I hope they don't go to that.
hopefully they don't do that, yeah.
Yeah.
You also know how to use your
They
magic.
are already
I'm assuming
kidnapping
unlike all
children.
these other kids who are just beginning to show signs and stuff.
So, what do we...
Should we take a break?
Probably. Fuck, I've got to download... Okay, hold on. Give me a sec.
Bayside, are you not wearing pants?
No, I am.
Hold on. Hold on.
No, I am. You
Bayside
can't see if there's a
spoon.
jar of ice cream on them.
Okay.
What kind of ice cream do you
So,
got?
Mint chocolate chip.
oh,
Aw.
dude, banging.
Oh.
Why is this
Yeah.
spoon so important?
Look at Bayside. I now have an image on my PC called Bayside Spoon. You know what? This is the new Jabrian.
Oh, great.
No!
There you go.
Because that went really well.
Well, yeah, but then it means Bayside dies.
Now,
We don't need
Okay.
Bayside missing any more sessions. Right, we getting back into it.
We getting back in, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Get back into it.
that was a damn good spoon, Bayside. Thank you for stopping the stream for that.
Anytime.
Okay.
Okay, and we're back.
Serious
Okay, so
mode.
you're all discussing next steps.
For the VOD users, just gonna specify quickly. We had to stop part of this just because Bayside wanted to show us a picture of a spoon.
Insert clip of spoon.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll put that on the. I'll
Good.
Put it there.
Right. Hold on.
You good? You good?
Getting
You
back in the
composed?
zone. I just punched myself in the stomach quickly. Yeah, I think Pay's gonna look at everyone and just go. I think we should go ask Lagak if we can speak to the other families. As far as we know, none of them had a connection to magic. But that could be a good bit of information to have.
yes, I agree.
Um,
2 could be a coincidence, but 3 or more would start to feel more like a pattern.
Yeah. So, it's probably best if we do that.
Okay, so you're heading back to Fort Vard?
Yep. I'm
Sounds like it.
keeping a rough track of time in my head, because we went there at about 1 p.m.
You did?
I'd say...
And then it took you like an hour you were probably like in the prison for like half an hour.
Yeah. So it's around. It's probably around like 3 to 5, I'd say.
You'd probably end up back at Fort Vard for about 4,
Half 4.
gone 4 p.m. Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Well, I think Pay's gonna just knock on Lagak's door if we've been allowed into that first area.
You've been allowed in. You're again seated in that same like living study area that you have been many times before. Lagak comes walking down. Can I help you?
Hello. So we think we found a link between 2 of the kids. But at this point, we don't know if it's just a coincidence or if it seems to be a common trait.
What is this link?
I'm gonna look at the others before saying anything. just in case any of them are going to go, no, don't do it.
He just kind of nods, like, reassuringly.
Alright.
Raido kind of shrugs.
Well, the link between two of them we found so far is they had magical potential.
He nods.
It may... I think our current plan is we go and if we can find out if any of the other three families have some link to magic or their children were starting to be able to use it. 2 is a coincidence, more than 3 is a, is a pattern.
You're absolutely right. This is a pattern that I had noticed myself. We had already done the questioning of other parents to see if we can find a link. We've already gone through those investigations.
So did were any of the other 3 showing signs of potential with magic?
2 of them did.
But one of them didn't.
One of them didn't, but that could also have just been a coincidence, an outlier.
Maybe their family were able to, but them not. But
I mean, not many people are willing to admit that they use magic.
Understandably.
Not many people are willing to admit that their children use magic either.
Yeah. But 4 or 5 is, I think, a sign of a pattern.
More than enough to recognize that there's something going on.
Yeah.
When it comes to children, the law isn't harsh when it comes to children with magic. We understand that at that age they are there's very little that can be done to control it. Well, personally, that's how I run things around here. Other cities may be different. Adults, yes, they have more control and more of a conscience when it comes to it.
Children.
I don't put that blame on children.
And that's a valid thing to do. Alright, well, we will continue our searches. We'll try and find any links. It may be a good idea if there are any families that are on record having some sort of magic and have children. I know resources are stretched thin, but it could be good to send at least someone to keep an eye on things. But yeah.
I have put more guards around on the more deprived areas of the city. I know that that's normally a good target for criminals to attack.
Well, so far we found that, well, with what we know, 2 areas in the south of the city have been hit.
The south are the more deprived areas.
Is that where all of the other ones are? All the other missing children have been roughly from that area?
Aside from one, yes. Arthur Turth, child I spoke about yesterday.
Human 17.
Yes, he is part of a well-known merchant family here. So he is the only one that I have found isn't from the southern more.
Whereabouts in the city was he?
He was... God, can my scroll key work? Thank you. Around Docks Ward. There are some more, like, bigger houses around there, and because the Turths are a merchant family, They stay around near their warehouses typically.
That's towards the west, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's where the port is.
Okay. Right. Well, thank you, Lagak. We'll keep you updated. Yeah.
Thank you.
There was a fucking siren there. Ugh.
Oh, I think it's from my end.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Sorry, it's
that's
just like
from me.
you just went thank you and then I just heard woo. I was like, oh god.
Perks of living on the main road.
My ride is here.
Yeah. Also, for the record, it's Legak, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool. There you go, Cairo. So, what we know is, well, it's, so far it seems like it's the southern and slightly west area of
Yes.
the city. Alright. And I think one thing Pei will do is, like, just before leaving, just go, like, do you... So this has been over the course of the week that children have been missing, right?
Yes.
Do you have rough times for when they did?
From what we found, it seems to have been late evening.
Late evening? Okay.
Late evening, early night.
Late evening, early night. It makes sense. But... Alright. Thank you, Lagak.
He nods again.
Then Pei's gonna walk out.
He stays sat, like, Lagak stays sat down and he just shuffles through papers as you're leaving.
Right. So, I think it might be a good idea, because if we know it's late evening and night, there's a fucking buzzsaw going on there. Squid?
Somebody's mowing their lawn.
So we know it's early evening. No, sorry, late evening, early night. So it may be a good idea to, if we head back to the inn, rest up if we need to, and then we can potentially do the plan that we mentioned.
Wait, I have an idea.
Hmm.
There's magic that can, like, find objects, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
If we find, like, a wizard or somebody that can do that, then we're set.
Yeah, I mean, potentially. But also, you gotta remember, we're in a city where magic is restricted and things like that. I don't think it's gonna be easy to find one. At least,
Yeah.
not straight away. But if we do the plan, then we know that someone capable is at least being taken to where they're going, you know? As much as it's a, hey Wolf, are you willing to go be kidnapped kind of situation.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, if we find somebody who can find something on my person, and then I get kidnapped, we know immediately where their base of operations is.
Right.
I'm not sure if that spell has as much range as it might be good for.
It's worth a shot.
It is, but it's definitely a risk.
Mm.
But if we stay in the dark, follow. Yeah.
I agree with Wolf that I think we should have some protection like that, but I don't know where we'd find a wizard or someone who can track like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh. Regardless, I think resting before we do this plan probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So might be best to head back to. I mean, regardless, we need to head towards the south end. Yeah, it seems to where most of the cases are. If we head to the tavern, grab rest, if any, and then we could potentially immediately just, I guess, see if anyone takes bait.
Okay, so are you heading back?
Heading back to the blackout.
Yeah.
Okay, so you head back towards the Blackout Tavern.
Mm.
You see the barmaid is there again, as she normally is.
Mm.
I'm leaving a lot of this up to you. I'm letting you decide what you're doing, where you're going.
I think Pei is gonna pretty much just go straight up to his room.
Wolf's gonna take a seat at the bar.
Can I get you anything?
Yeah, I'll take a glass of apple juice. And I also have a question if you're willing to answer.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anybody who would be able to use like searching magic or like locate like just something to be able to locate something or someone?
Sadly, I do not. I don't.
That's all right. Take that. I'll take that glass.
Yeah, mages. They're not. They don't come to cities like Gimela. They're based in like Preo and stuff. Not
Mhm.
here. Especially that sort of magic. It's not going to be around here. And she puts the glass down on the bar.
No, it was worth the ask.
So there's still no luck finding her.
We're getting there. We're figuring it out. We've started working with the guard. We're asking around parents of other missing children, that kind of stuff.
Well, if I hear anything, I will definitely relay it back to you. A lot of people talk in these sort of places. So I might hear something, but I can't guarantee it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
She goes back to doing regular old bar chores. What's the rest of you doing? Raido, what are you doing?
Are there still like guards outside like the night before?
No.
No. Okay. Then he's just gonna probably head up and try to get some sleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Zarik, what are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing as Raido. I'm just going upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pei is sleeping as well.
How long are you staying downstairs, Wolf?
Until I finish my glass, I'll probably head up after that.
Until they finish their appy juice.
Until I finish my appy juice.
Of course, of course.
Holding it with like both hands as they're like taking a drink.
Oh yeah, no, they've got their legs swinging underneath the stool.
They got like an apple juice mustache.
I like to think that when Wolf sits on most chairs, their legs don't fully touch the ground.
Mm.
That's so cute.
I'm loving this mental image.
that makes the whole, like, you know, the last session where it was like Pae was sat on the sofa. Didn't you say Wolfe was like sat on the sofa arm or something?
No,
Oh,
I
no.
think
No, they
Wolf
were just
was
stood
standing
up.
up the whole
Wolf
time.
was stood behind.
Because I was like, if you were just sat on one of the arms, you know, like the serious conversation, you're just swinging your legs back and forth.
Okay, so it doesn't take long for you to finish your apple, I assume. Or were you savoring it? I don't know.
Oh, with the two-hand method, it can't take long.
And you head back upstairs, Wolf. Zarik, are you still awake? Because Zarik and Wolf are sharing a room still, I assume.
I'm just kind of laying awake in the bed, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So, Wolf, you walk in and you see Zarik still awake.
Completely ignore him. Lay down.
Ha!
Well,
Okay, is anyone doing anything before they go to sleep?
Nope.
Pae is just, he's pretty much just hit the bed and just gone.
Zarik, Wolf, are you doing anything before you go to sleep?
I doubt it.
Yeah, no, nothing's happening here.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is bad blood between us right now.
There. Ooh.
Boop.
Zarik's not gonna wake up.
Besides, you might want to start making a new character sheet. No.
Alright.
Okay, so you all drift off to sleep. Pae,
Oh dear.
you dream once again. You haven't had one of these in like a week.
Fuck! It's just like real life.
You see those same clouds that you first saw in your dream, those like different colored like mist of like reds, oranges, greens, blues
Yeah.
mixing together. That fades like back. And you see approaching you like a dark silhouette of a feminine figure in a long dress.
Oh. Would I know who this is?
Yes, you would. It is Zareen.
Holy fuck.
It is a silhouette of Zareen.
I think Pae is just gonna look up, because I imagine she's quite tall, probably. I never.
She is tall.
Yeah.
Is she hot?
You can only make out like silhouette and on like a few details.
Out of character. Yes.
Yes. Yes, they
very,
are hot.
Very. You said they were walking towards me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Pae is going to probably recognize this person immediately, and I think he's going to like maybe just kind of sit down if there's anything to sit on.
There is nothing to sit on. You
I
don't actually have a body.
I go to sit and I just like fucking clip into the back rooms.
You go to sit down and realize you don't have a body.
Okay.
And she starts to speak. She doesn't seem to like acknowledge, like, you're seeing through your eyes. She doesn't actually acknowledge that there's a person there. She just seems to be speaking to no one.
Yeah.
But you know it's directed towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Pae.
But yet, no shit, I know it's directed at me.
I actually script what I was going to say here.
Oh, fuck, okay.
Pae. You are destined for great things. I'm proud of you.
Oh, fuck off.
Go on and do more. And she like holds out her hand, and the mists form back.
Okay.
And then a bright light appears, and you wake up.
Mist comes back. Bright light. Wake up time. Oh. I think Pae
And
is
you
going...
wake up, you feel like a greater sense of power within yourself.
Oh. Nice. I think Pae is going to like... He's like instead of like a like the kind of just like slow wake up, he's going to jolt awake because he's basically just had his goddess just go, "Hey, good job," and he's like, "Huh." I imagine. Does my room have bunk beds?
No, it was 2 single beds. My cat just walked in. Hi, Cookie.
Yeah.
You can come sit on my lap.
Pei is going to like jolt awake and fall out of bed.
Luckily, you're in a room on your own. I imagine it was like a loud thump. I don't know if Zarik and Wolfe would have heard this if they were awake or not. I'm not sure.
Hmm. Oh.
How's everyone else's mornings going? You're all awake. You're all.
This isn't morning. This is like.
Yeah, this is evening.
Yeah, this is like
Is this
11
evening?
Yeah.
p.m. roughly.
Oh shit! Yeah, you went to sleep. You went to bed
Aha!
early.
I had a plan.
You did.
Yeah.
You went to bed early.
I'm a genius.
In order to wake up very late.
Yeah. I think Pei's gonna look at his hands, and I think this is gonna be another like what he sees but isn't. Because last time he woke up, he saw blood on his hands. This time he doesn't see it. And he's gonna just kind of sit down and have a little bit of a pray, and just go like, I don't know if that was real, but if it was, thank you. He's a bit like, what the fuck?
I mean, it's
Oh
not every
my
day your goddess visits you in your
God.
dreams.
Yeah. But I think after that, he's gonna stand up and start getting ready.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Raido is kind of sleepy, but he's begrudgingly gotten out of bed and is just combing his hair, getting ready.
Hmm.
Wolf
Wolf
is trying to figure out how to take anything that they might need.
What is Zarik doing? Bayside? Yep.
So we've woken up. Zuri just kind of walks out of the room and goes downstairs.
The choice.
Okay, so I assume you all head downstairs, like you all stagger and meet downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Again, this is all on you.
Right. Well,
Man.
Wolf.
So are we gonna be going ahead with the I'm getting kidnapped?
Yeah, I think that might be.
Is that the vibe?
I can't come up with a better plan.
Yeah, at this point, I think
I
that's.
think it might be something we have to do.
Yeah.
So now the question is, how do we get Wolf kidnapped?
Yeah.
I mean,
We
we
could
already
walk
got one
around
child
town casting magic.
But
Are there
then
any-
You guys
Public
can
events.
leave me unattended.
But if we leave you properly unattended, then we don't know when you. It might be best if. I think I have an idea. It could be a good idea to. Maybe we can stage something where it makes you using magic look natural. And. Like, maybe you get into a fight or something. Or. Maybe. Oh, because it's dark outside, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Use your light. If you use your light.
Use the light to walk around, yeah.
Yeah. And
That would
then
work.
we can stick to like maybe like I guess alleyways or stuff and keep an eye on you. And then after that we can we can, I guess, keep an eye on everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is Zarik doing?
Zuriki's just kind of standing there. Not really doing much.
Okay, well, I think that's probably our best bet. Annoyingly, it seems to be the only plan we've got, but I think it's what we've got to do at this point. If we've got to risk ourselves to hopefully save 5 other people, then that's what we got to do.
All right. Well, one of you should take my bag and my weapons.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, first, I'm going to reach into my bag. I'm going to grab a lockpick from my thieves' tools.
That is a good idea. I can hold on to them if you want. Do you feel confident in using your gauntlet?
Do I feel confident in using my what? Sorry.
Your gauntlet.
I definitely feel more confident with my sword, but I'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, all right. I think Pei's gonna kind of sit up. He's gonna clap his hands and he's gonna go like, "Well, I think we got to do this now. It's
I
probably
think
best if we do it."
This is the plan.
Okay, so what is the plan?
The plan is
to get Wolfe kidnapped.
And
Yeah.
how are you doing that?
we're gonna walk.
I'm going
around
to be
the
walking
streets.
down the street with my light cantrip on, pretending like I don't know what's going on.
And we're gonna follow in the shadows.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Wolf, so are you doing this right now?
What time is it? Like 11, we said?
Yeah, like 11.
Yeah.
Seems like about the time, yeah.
Okay, so you walk out of the tavern.
Before
Wolf-
Wolf walks out, Zuri kind of runs up and like just says, "I'm sorry."
I'm not the one you have to apologize to. And I walk out the door.
Ouch!
Oh dear. Ooh.
Before I cast my light cantrip, I'm going to hide my lockpick underneath my tongue.
Okay.
Valid.
I'm going to cast light and start walking, hoping that the others will follow me. Stealthily, of course, from far away, just able to see where my light is coming from, hopefully.
Okay, Wolf, can you roll me a performance check?
Absolutely,
The
I
rest
can.
of you, can you roll stealth?
I can.
It's
That's
the
a
Hey guys,
D20
my
and adding your
performance,
stealth.
my performance is
I think
great.
I have disadvantages.
Why would you have
Where's
disadvantage?
stealth?
Why
Is
would you have
stealth in like that
disadvantage?
row?
I don't know, it just...
Does it have like a red D next to it?
Yeah, it has a red D next
Why
to
do you
it.
have disadvantage? You're a ranger.
I
Let
don't
me
Wearing
know.
check.
heavy armor?
I'm checking this.
I have a 21.
That's a
what I got.
really good roll. Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna check your character sheet. Neil.
Oh, it's my
Uh,
scale nail.
I got a 19 in
Oh,
stealth.
is it your armor?
Mm.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Okay, then you're rolling stealth at a disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh
So
dear.
roll twice, take the lower number.
Yeah, that is 17.
17.
I got
Yes.
19 for stealth.
I have a question. How does a natural 20 adding up to 22 do me?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay, so the rest of you doing really fucking well hiding in the shadows. You're like you're keeping to alleyways and making sure you're keeping Wolfe in view. Wolfe, you are just going around like acting like you don't have a care in the world with this light.
Like, don't. Obviously.
You're wandering for a long time. Nothing's happening.
Can Raido like look around to see if he can see if anyone is like following nearby or anything like that?
Yep, roll perception.
Okay.
Can I give the help action? Because I was going to do that.
Yep, then roll it and roll an advantage.
A 14 plus 3,
17.
17 again.
You don't see anything.
Okay.
You're wandering for a little longer.
Mm.
Nothing
I'm
happens.
gonna wander until I get kidnapped.
Gotta do it. We
You continue wandering.
Okay.
Nothing happens.
I roll a perception.
You can.
I need to drop to
If
dice.
there's anybody shady, I'm gonna walk directly to him and ask him for directions.
Okay.
That is a 13 minus, or no, 13 plus 1, so 14.
The streets are very empty. You don't see anyone.
That's weird for such a big city, even if it is late. I'm gonna start walking down like alleyways and stuff. Just honestly, just the shadiest places I can go.
You walk down some alleyways.
I roll for boredom.
Nothing happens.
I don't think you have to roll for that, man.
You don't need to roll. If Zarik's bored, Zarik's bored.
Oh no.
No, I'm talking about me in person.
Well, if you're
Yeah,
bored,
you
you're
don't
bored,
gotta
bro.
roll for that.
IRL wisdom save? You continue walking. Nothing happens.
Shit.
I'm gonna sit on a crate and start crying like a lost child.
Give me another performance. Because it's been a few hours now. You've just been wandering for a few hours.
19 plus 2.
21.
You look very convincing. So convincing that in fact a guard comes over.
Oh, fuck.
Can I help you? Are you okay? You lost?
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm
Where are your parents?
they're I don't know. I don't know where they are. I don't know where I am.
Oh, okay.
My light cantrip is still up.
He looks at this. He goes, okay. He's very conflicted about what to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I turn off the light cantrip. I know that's not a lie. It was just dark and I couldn't see and I was scared.
Don't worry. I'm not going to.
Wolf can see perfectly fine in the dark. It's
Yeah. That was a good performance roll.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anywhere to go?
I don't have anywhere to go. No.
Okay. If you'd follow me, I can. There's an orphanage. I can take you there.
Hmm.
Can I insight roll him?
You can.
That's another natural 20.
What the fuck?
He's not
Wow.
lying.
Why are my dice good?
You
Okay,
got
so he's
weighted
gonna take
dice?
the orphanage. I don't. This die just likes rolling high.
You put it in the microwave.
You're right. Yeah, I did. It's a mutant die. Yeah, I'll follow him.
Yeah, he takes you towards it's in, I gotta remember where it is. I gotta check my notes. It is in East Town. The orphanage.
East Town. Oh man, if we're heading to East Town, I'm actually breaking off from him and sneaking away.
Roll stealth.
Absolutely. That is an 18. 11 plus 7.
Okay, the rest of you, can you roll perception to see if you can keep up with Wolfe?
8. Perception. That is. A second, I need to actually find my skills.
15.
Perception is a +4. That is a 17. 13 plus 4.
Zarik? Bayside?
Mr. Side.
You only
20.
got 20. Okay. Okay, so yeah, you can easily follow Wolfe. Like you saw this encounter with the guard, and then you saw them break away from them,
Hmm.
and you're just following them around. It's around like 4 a.m. at this point.
Hmm.
We
and
got
you've been
nothing.
going for hours.
Fuck.
Shit. Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna like sit down again and wait for everybody to catch up with me.
Thing is, I think Pei is gonna be hesitant to go over just as a like, just in case something is about to happen kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can Raido look around again to see if, like, there's, like, literally anyone?
Give us a perception.
14.
14.
Yeah.
You don't see anyone.
Mhm.
You see like people like are starting to like get up because like some people getting up early for work, but like that's it. You see like a couple lanterns and houses turn on, but nothing else.
I've lost
I'm gonna
my
start
A
walking
key.
back to the blackout.
My A key has vanished.
How did you lose a key?
Like
Skill.
the keycap fell off?
No, I popped it off, but it reached up with my keyboard.
I see.
Oh.
Foiled by my own
Skill
design.
issue.
Foiled.
Okay, so you're heading back to the blackout. Is everyone else following?
What is it?
Blackout.
Okay, so you head back. Nothing happens. Thank you, Bayside. Bayside's typing. He said, yep.
What the fuck?
It's gone to the back rooms. It's gone forever.
I kind of need that key.
That's on you, bud.
Where the fuck did it go?
Okay, so what now? You're at the blackout?
Mhm.
I'm gonna let you guys take this one for a bit, because I'm just gonna see if I can find it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a seat at the table, wait for everybody to come in. I do sit at a table that only has 3 chairs at it.
Oh.
Pei is gonna stand.
Ooh. Raido goes and sits on one of the chairs. Right. So that didn't work.
I'm not kidnapped, so clearly. Fuck me.
Zarik also stands.
Hmm.
I mean,
What now? That was kind of my only idea.
maybe we just got unlucky.
I was really expecting that to
At
work,
best.
too.
Eh.
Yeah.
It's almost as if
But
some like otherworldly force was preventing it.
You heard me rolling that entire time.
Yeah,
said-
the otherworldly force was
Your
the
dice
fucking
rolls.
dice.
Yeah. I have found my key. Also, it wasn't my A key, it was my, like, left on the, like, up, down, left, right. But mine also have 8, like, WASD on it, so
Mhm.
don't know why.
Right. So, I guess the only thing I could think of is either we got unlucky there and they just didn't. They kidnapped some other child tonight,
Or they
Or-
know.
Worse.
they know us from when they kidnapped Meredith during our fight.
They could have been paying enough attention, but I don't know. I was unarmed. I feel like my act was pretty convincing. The lost child. I got a guard to come over, so
Hmm. Yeah, where were they taking you?
he wanted to take me to an orphanage.
Huh.
Wow.
And then you snuck away. That guard's gonna have a fun shift.
The orphanage might not be a
It
bad place
might
to
not-
ask around.
That is a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
But I think we ask at the orphanage, and then
Because I'll say it, kids are surprisingly good at gathering information.
yeah,
Mm.
that is a fair point.
And I think that's a good place to leave the session today.
Hey.
Damn,
Seems like a good one.
it does.
I always love running these sessions.
They're fun. I enjoy them.
Man,
Thank
those
you.
dice rolls
Those
fucked
dice
me.
rolls- Yeah.
Crim, your dice fucked me.
Hmm.
How low were you rolling?
Or how
I'm not
high?
gonna say. I'm not gonna say what I was rolling.
Because it's either that it was a really shit like perception and they just didn't
Ugh.
notice, or it was a really good insight which somehow fucking fucked up a nat 20.
I mean, there's the possibility that it was just a straight luck check too, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not saying what I was rolling. But thank you everyone so much for coming. Thank you guys for playing. You've been awesome. Thank
Hey,
you
Crim.
everyone who popped up to stream. What?
Thank you for DMing.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi.
Yeah.
We aren't the only one.
Are we? I
We're
thought
not
we
the only
were.
party.
We're the fun
No.
ones.
Yeah, I thought we were too.
We're the fun ones.
There
We're
are
not the
two
only
more
party, but we are the
parties.
best.
Interacting with this world that may possibly spell consequences for Aglar.
Oh.
Or Aglar could have consequences for Nesnea or
Oh.
Hepros. It's wild. I mean, maybe there already have been consequences.
There's a thing that I've noticed as a player and a watcher, which I'm not gonna have to pay attention to the next Nesnea stream, because if that happens in that stream as well, it's gonna be interesting. However, actually no, because they're like fucking like they're. So we've got like in-game time. I think we're on like day 10, 11 at this point.
You
Hepros
are
are
on day
on-
10, 11, yeah.
Yeah, Hepros are around the same point. Nesnea are on still like day 3.
They're on like 3, 4 now, I believe.
It's like what?
How did that happen?
Because they went out on a ship. Yeah, they came back, and then they got into like a bar fight. They went to like a gladiator pit, and then they got
This is all in one day.
roughly. The next day they go on like they get.
If you want to find out what
Yeah.
happened in the Nesnea
I'll tell you
session,
after, basically.
They're all on our YouTube.
Yeah.
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 Spoilers.
God, sorry, I got.
Yeah, check out our
That's how
YouTube
much
where
I've
we
been
post
keeping up.
every single VOD.
Yeah.
Most of them.
Haven't
not
haven't missed a
everything.
single one.
Nope.
God,
Not
it's
one.
It's not
No.
like it's not
I
like we missed
definitely
the.
aren't like 3 that are lost media now.
Yeah, it's not like we.
Guaranteed that we haven't missed the first one.
I mean, look. At the
Ugh.
end of the day, Aglar has all of their VODs there. Yeah.
This is
Which is
factually
true.
accurate.
We are the only
Thank
ones
you.
with all of them because I'm the one that bugs everyone to do things, and then I went on holiday, so I wasn't able to bug people to do things.
And thank you, Tabula Sodo, for still sticking with us for some
Yeah.
reason. Thank
Okay,
you.
cool.
Somehow we haven't
You're
messed it
all
up.
lovely, and the hard work you're putting into this tabletop really shows. It's fantastic. We love it.
Yeah.
Go check them out. Show them love. It publicly launches on the 19th of August. That's less than 2 weeks away. You can keep up to date on their YouTube, on their in their Discord. I'm in that Discord. It's pretty
We've
cool
got a Discord too.
We also have a Discord,
Look.
which we're running. That
One-shots.
we opened up some one shots. I know. I think Amphi just ran one. I think he ran one
ran?
last night.
Did he?
I think.
Did
I
he?
think so. I think
Pretty
he did.
sick.
Using Tabula Sono. I
Using
see.
Tabula Sono.